So in this video we're going to go over understanding the process for solving linear equations. And we have this equation here, 1/5 x plus 7 minus 8 equals 27. And then there are 3 steps that they use to solve this. One of them is wrong. We're asked to find where they went wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much solve this equation and see how they did it. So the first thing they did here is they added this 8 over to 27, and that's correct, because this here is the first kind of section here, and then these plus and minuses, since they're the very last thing you do in the order of operations, they kind of act as a sort of divider between different parts of the equation. So this is one part, and then this minus 8 is one part, and then this 27 is a part all by itself. So if we want to solve for x, we're going to have to get rid of all the parts on this side of the equation and then put everything else over here. So this is right over here, plus 8. So 27 plus 8 is 35. And so this equation here, 1/5 x plus 7 equals 35. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to, this parentheses is the last thing to go. And so this 1/5 has to get out of here. So if we're multiplying x plus 7 by 1/5, that's the same as dividing by 5. So if we're going to get rid of this dividing by 5, then we're going to have to multiply both sides by 5. So if we multiply this side by 5, we're going to get 5 over 5, which is 1. And that will get rid of this 1/5. And we multiply this side by 5, and we're going to get, well, something that's not 7. So this step here, they made an error over here. They divided by 5 to get this 7 over here. So the error is in step 2. Alright, so next question. A similar thing, except we're given a different equation. And so let's solve for x. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to minus 3, because this is a part all on its own. So we're going to minus 3 from both sides, and then we're going to be left with this part, and then so 2 minus 3 is negative 1. Okay, so that looks good so far. And the next thing we're going to do, this thing is multiplied by negative 9. Multiplied by 1 over 9, 1/9, and that's the same as dividing this x plus 4 by 9. So to get rid of this 1/9, we're going to multiply both sides by 9. So this part multiplied by 9 is going to be x plus 4, and then negative 1 multiplied by 9 is negative 9. So that looks good right there. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this plus 4. And so to get rid of the plus 4, we're going to minus 4 from each side. So x plus 4 minus 4 equals x. So if we minus 4 from both sides, then negative 9 minus 4, well, that would be negative 13. And it looks like they added it over here. So the step in this one that is incorrect is step 3. Okay, so we're gonna construct this thing ourselves now. So we're gonna solve for x. We have x over 3 plus 2 equals 7. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this part all by itself. So we're gonna minus 2 from both sides. So let's see, subtract 2 from both sides. That will make this x over 3 equals 5. And so we're going to be left with x over 3, and that's x divided by 3. So the way we get rid of dividing by 3 is we're going to multiply both sides by 3. So if we have 3x over 3, that's the same as having x. And so we're going to multiply both sides by 3. And that will leave us with the answer. Okay, so next one. 2 more to go. Alright, it looks like we're going to be finding this part over here, which part is missing. So we have step 1, step 2, and then we're going to get step 3. So let's get caught up over here. So let's see what they're doing. So looks like over here they distributed these right here. So they multiplied 3 by x and 3 by 4. We got a little scratch pad here somewhere. Alright, so we're going to distribute these. This 3 is going to go in, and it's going to be 3x plus 12, and then minus 6, and we can combine those terms right over there. So 3x plus 12 minus 6 is 3x plus 6. So we're caught up over here. And then 5x plus 5, that just stays the same. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the x's on one side. So we're going to have 5x and 3x on the same side. And then we're going to have 6 and 5 on the same side. So let's see, we can do, usually I like to keep the x's, or the variable, positive. So what I would do is I would minus 3x from both sides, and that will give us 2x. And then we'll have to get rid of the 5 over here, so we'll minus 5 from both sides. So we'd have 6, so we'd have, well, I guess I could write this out. So we would have 5x minus 3x, that would be 2x. And then we're going to minus 5 from both sides, so 6 minus 5 is 1. Okay, well, it looks like they went the other way, so that's too bad. Alright, so the answer over here is, instead of minusing the 3x first, they minus 5x from both sides. So 3x minus 5x is negative 2. And then we have the plus 6 and the plus 6 and the 5. So we actually went a little bit farther ahead. Okay, so this is going to be the answer that fills in. And then the next step after that, it's going to look pretty similar on both sides, except we have our negatives. So in the end you would just divide this negative 2 from both sides. And negative 1 divided by negative 2, that's the same as 1/2, and we'd get the same thing over here. 1 divided by 2 is x. So either way you get the same answer. Alright, let's do one more of these. Alright, looks like we're going to find the missing step again. So the first thing we're going to do here is distribute. So we're going to have 2 times x, and then 2 times 1, so that's 2. So we'd have 5x, and that would equal 2x plus 1. And let's see if that's what we got over here. 5x plus, alright, 2x plus 1, there we go. What? Let's see if I made a little stupid mistake over here. Oh. There we go. 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 times 1 is 2. So, did a little going too quick there. But you get the idea. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I hope this helps.